Hi, my name's Dale Dimmick.
And I am Donna Leha.
One of the things that we think is really important is our relationship and how it's changed over the last 24 months.
Significantly. I had a very controlling personality, always wanted to make sure that things were done just so. So I would get extremely irate and very stressed out if it didn't go exactly the way I had planned it.
My personality, I tend to be pretty mellow, keep things to myself, and Donna's very outspoken. And so things would tend to build for me. And at some point, it would just get to the point where I would have to kind of explode on my own. And so that's never a good thing for a couple.
So what I noticed immediately after receiving several energy transmissions from Mr. Trivedi was how calm I became, how I started to trust more and relax more into the relationship. And since my injury, it has gotten that much better.
For me, I have become more understanding of what's going on with her. Since she has been having blessings and she's gotten a little more mellow and she doesn't tend to go off as frequently. And I've learned that I have a lot more patience with that as well. So the entire relationship has evolved into one that's very different than it was for the first 17 years that we've been together. More now to the point where we are a better team and more of a individual couple, I guess. Before, maybe we were like married singles, and we've really come into our own as a couple.
Indeed, we have that. We have, yes. They talk about soulmates, and I always questioned if Dale was truly my soulmate, because you're taught so many different things here in the United States. The whole esoteric New Age thing came about, you were one flame and then you were two, and you had to find yourselves in the universe again and all this other nonsense, as Guruji would say. But I realized that he is my soulmate because we do complement each other. He is quiet and very artistic, and I am the one who will conceptualize ideas and make them happen.
So basically, I just work for her, which is fine with me. We got together 17 years ago, and we have a family, not together, but a blended family. And we have the most amazing relationship with our kids. We have pretty much since the beginning. But in the last few years, since being introduced to Mr. Trivedi, the ripple effect, as they call it, seems to have spilled over into our children's, adult children's lives. Our kids are in their mid-20s to early 30s. Each one of them has prospered in amazing ways that we're so proud and thankful for what's happened with them. What do you have to say about that?
I remember when your children came to me at 6 and 8, I think it was. And when you're a blended family with an ex-wife in the picture, it can be very testing and very trying and very difficult for the children because of their lack of understanding of what's happening between the adults.
Back and forth.
It was, I cannot tell you the stress that all of us went through. And because of this, Dale's children did not have the respect for me that I wish they had as children. And it was always, even with my son, as I grew older, they would end up going, "Oh, I know, I know that. I don't need to listen to you. I know that." However, since receiving this energy that I have from Mr. Trivedi, it has been incredible. My son now calls me. He goes out of his way to contact me. His children, in fact, Dale's son, loves me. I'm going to say this. He does. He loves me as if I was his mother. Yeah. And his daughter now will listen to what I have to say, which is completely a 180 from where they were before.
This relationship with the children actually started to change within a very short time of our first introduction to Mr. Trivedi. As many of the viewers might know, Donna had an accident where she broke her neck and became a quadriplegic. The first of our family to come to her side was my son, which meant so much to Donna that my son would be the first one to make arrangements to leave his job and be at our side through this difficult time. And that was only within about 3 months of our first meeting with Mr. Trivedi.
I do attribute all of this to the energy that we have been receiving from Mr. Trivedi.
Just a little benefit, an extra little benefit that comes along with the Trivedi effect.